Okay, next dish we're gonna do our pot of cremes with our candied bacon and maple whipped cream. First thing we need is our chocolate. We're gonna start with about 2.5 ounces of local artisanal chocolate. We're gonna need our heavy cream. I will put the heavy cream in a pot, about medium-high, just until it starts to steep. While the cream's working, we could actually get our bacon ready. So I actually use a sheet pan. I put tin foil down, and then I actually use a roasting rack for my bacon. I put a little bit of brown sugar and a pinch of cayenne. So we get like sweet and spicy, and then you get the smoke from the bacon. Just gonna sprinkle, kind of rub the brown sugar into the bacon. I like to do both sides. I throw the bacon in the oven at 325 degrees for about 10 minutes until it's super crispy, and it actually could hold up. So it looks just like that. Sugar glaze, little cayenne, smoky. So while the cream is almost up, we're gonna get the egg yolks ready. We're gonna add 3 egg yolks to a bowl. Whisk 1 tablespoon of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of sugar, our cream is just starting to come up, so we're just going to pour that right over the chocolate. Just mix it until the chocolate's completely incorporated. And then we're slowly going to add them to the egg yolks. I do about halfway. And then I add it back into the chocolate. Now at that point the chocolate's ready to go in. I'm using mason jars today. You could use ramekins, whatever you have around the house. It takes a little longer for mason jars. The ramekin seems like it insulates it a little more. I just divide them. Between your ramekins. And then we're going to put them into a half a hotel pan. We'll take hot water. And we're going to pour water so it reaches about halfway up the mason jar. At this point, it's ready to go in the oven. I put in a 300-degree oven for about 1 hour. I shake it a little bit. It still holds a little bit, but it's just a little jiggle. So we have our bacon, our pot de cremes. We're actually going to toast up some hazelnuts. I use a cast iron skillet, very low. I add them. I probably roast them for about close to 8 to 10 minutes, just on a low heat. Now the whipped cream. Now we're going to do our heavy cream. And I'm just going to start to whisk. Now you could do this in a KitchenAid, it makes a lot more sense, but today we're just doing old-fashioned way. It's nice because you could actually control and get the cream exactly where you want it. I'm gonna add a little sugar. See, it's starting to thicken up. I'm gonna add a little bit of maple. I'm using Bliss. You could use anything local. Just gonna add a little more sugar and a little more maple. I think we're where we want to be. So we have our pot de creme. Now this is something definitely you could do the day before. What's nice about the mason jars, you can put the lid on, put them in a cooler, and the next day they're ready to go. So. Top them with a little bit of whipped cream. Take these hazelnuts. Give them a little rough chop. Add a little extra maple. And of course our candied bacon. And then just a little bittersweet chocolate. And that is our pot de cremes.